Hey everybody, Travis Bowman here. So I just wanted to make a quick video about this new 3D printed project for the Sega Dreamcast VMU. Now, if you're unaware, this is what we're talking about. The VMU is a memory card for the Sega Dreamcast, and as you can see, you've got some extra buttons on this thing. You plug these into your controller. They run off what's called CR2032 batteries, little disc-sized batteries. And the idea was that not only could these save your games for you, but you could also kind of connect them together, sort of intertwine like that, and you can also share some saves with some of your friends, or if you just wanted to put one save from one card onto another. So as you can see on mine, I've kind of got them labeled so I know what I'm looking at here, because I've got several of these VMUs here. So what are we looking at today? This is going to be the 3D printed battery replacement pack, I guess you could call it, for the Dreamcast VMU. So instead of using those little teeny tiny batteries that just drain like a tub, you can actually have this battery pack here, and you've got 4 AAA batteries inside instead of having to rely on the original 2032 batteries. So like I said, they just drain like a tub in this VMU. And I know what you're probably thinking, that might be a little excessive, might be a little kind of out there for what you're getting. But you know, the Dreamcast, it was really ahead of its time, and there's a lot of different applications that you could use the VMU for. There's several different mini games that you could use. Probably the most famous example would be Sonic Adventure, because you've got kind of like a Tamagotchi type situation going on there with the Chow Garden, if I remember correctly. Is that how you pronounce it? Anyway, so yeah, I've got this installed. It's been 3D printed. I actually didn't do this myself. I just saw this online a few days ago, and long story short, I've got a buddy of mine who actually does a lot of 3D printing, and he offered to do this, and he had it done pretty quick. Apparently it was a pretty simple install here. So I'm just going to go ahead and press the sleep button here on the VMU to wake this guy up, and there we go. I've got a Jet Ground Radio save on here as well, so let's go to mode, and there you can see Sega Visual Memory Unit there, and let's press that mode button again. Let's press the A button, and I can basically just kind of run through my different save games here. So, and got some Jet Grind Radio here, Crazy Taxi, all that good stuff, MDK2, and I don't currently have any mini games on here. I don't think I have a Sonic Adventure save. Like I said, I just got this yesterday, but I thought it was kind of cool, and I wanted to at least make a video out of it. Now, from what the gentleman told me that put this together, I think this is some sort of resin that he built this out of. Check out that Dreamcast logo too. It's actually pretty cool. So now that I'm done with the VMU, I just press that sleep and it turns right off. And to my understanding, I can still connect these two together. I'm not going to have the power for this guy because I don't have a second one of these. So the question is this worth it to do? What can you actually get out of this? To be honest with you, this is a novelty. This is nothing more than a novelty, but I don't know if you're like me, but I absolutely love it when old technology gets to mesh with the new. And this is actually something pretty cool. I don't know if I would pay 40 or 50 bucks to have something like this, but like I said, I got a good friend who really just was like, yeah, let me do this for you. It'll be really quick, and he actually did it. 3D printing is really something. So let's go ahead and see if we can take this guy off of here, and let's try to change around a couple of VMUs, see how easy that's going to be. I'm going to try to wiggle this out of here. There we go. So this is what we're looking at on the inside of the VMU there. See, you've got a little hole there, and 2 of those batteries are actually going to fit in there, the CR2032s. Now, from a guitar player standpoint, we use those for the little snark clip-on tuners for the guitar. So I'm no stranger to that, but this is what we've got going on the inside of this here. If I can get the camera focused, there we go. So there's your contact point, and we've got these 2 wires going inside of this. And there's our batteries. I've got them all stacked up in there. They're not like quite 100% flush in there, but it's definitely making contact. So on the back of your VMU, you've got a little battery door, and I've taken mine off here. There's an option to actually put it right back on here to kind of get that VMU a little bit more snug. It's not a perfect connection here all the time. You kind of have to wiggle with it, but like I said, it's kind of a brand new project, and he just kind of threw this together, but he did a really amazing job with it. So here's a little battery door that we've got down here. I'm guessing it goes in like so. Boom, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take my tape off of this green VMU here if I can, and I'll take this battery door off and I'll show you what we're looking at. So that's that little teeny tiny screw in there that we need to get out, so I'll grab my screwdriver. This probably has not been opened in quite some time. There's the original batteries that are in there. Been in there for quite a long time. Oh, there they go. If I can get it in there correctly, we'll hear the beep to know that it's actually getting the power that it needs. And like I said, man, it's a real snug fit right now. I'm trying not to break that thing. Now I can select my year if I need to. And the month, we'll just skip all that for now. Okay, yeah, sure, I can change that later. And there you have it. So I mean, it's a pretty neat little mod here. As far as like being practical, that's completely up to you. There's only so much you can do with the Dreamcast VMU, but I mean, it's nice to have the option to really kind of take this thing on the go and do whatever it is you might want to do with it, including transferring saves and all that good stuff. Now, like I said, the practical part, it's probably not there, considering that the VM2 is a new project that's coming out. It's basically like a brand new VMU with an updated screen and more storage and stuff like that. That's probably what people are gonna want to be spending their money on, but hey, this is an option too if you wanted to look into it, for sure. So other than that, let's see actually how this thing is gonna look inside of our controller here. Alright, so we've got the green Dreamcast controller here. I've already got a VMU kind of stuck there in the back. Let's see if we can stick this guy in the front. And we sure can. And it's kind of snug. It's adding definitely a little bit of weight to the controller. It's not much, but I can definitely feel that there's a difference. Now, one of the things I saw was that you can actually turn this guy upside down like that and display your controller like that if you so desire. But yeah, it definitely fits, definitely works. It's not that crazy of a weight difference, I don't think. I could definitely see myself playing like this for a while. So there you have it, guys. There is the new 3D printed battery replacement VMU sort of holder situation thing. I found this just online. It's relatively brand new at the time of this video. I'll go ahead and put the links to everything in the description below. This is an open source thing, like I said, because I don't know anything about 3D printing, but the buddy of mine that did this, he understood it and he had it figured out like within a few days of me initially telling him about it. So if you're interested in that, it's there for you if you got a 3D printer. It's my understanding that people that have 3D printers are always looking to use them for stuff like this, because it's just fun to put things together. And like I said before, it's also really fun to take that old technology and kind of submerge it into the new technology. So that's really cool. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, what you think about this project. Do you ever see yourself doing something like this in the future? And tell me about that VMU, because I know that there are other mini games. There's actually homebrew games and stuff for this too, but it's been a long time since I've dabbled in that. I used to actually play this thing with those two original CR2032 batteries that drain like a tub, and it's been a long time since I've done that. But yeah, just wanted to bring this to everybody's attention. So if you're into the retro gaming stuff, I actually am a fingerstyle guitar player. I've got a lot of different video game covers on my channel, so you can check that out. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and everywhere else, Facebook, all that good stuff. And leave a like on this video, leave a comment and tell me what you think about this. And I guess I'll catch you guys at the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.